What's up everyone, my name is Olivia and welcome to today's extreme small closet declutter with me. I have a long list of spaces that I've been wanting to declutter and organize, and today we are tackling the linen closet that's in our bathroom, which is episode 7 of my Organized with Olivia series. If you guys have missed any episodes 1 through 6, make sure to check out that playlist. My last video, which was episode 6, it was a garage declutter with me, and I was up at my mom's house, and that transformation, you guys, was mind-blowing. So if you're interested in those other episodes, I will have the full playlist linked down below in my description box. But for today's video, if you guys have a small closet that you're looking to declutter and organize, or maybe you just need some decluttering and organizing motivation, then keep on watching and stay tuned until the very end because I will be sharing those satisfying before and after shots. But if you guys are ready, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every single week, and let's get started. I always like to give an overview of the spaces that I'm working with before we start out. I think it really helps you guys to see how messy a space really is and just gives you a good shot of a real life mess here. I have done a quick organizing here probably a couple times throughout the past year, but this specific small linen closet has not been completely cleaned out since last spring. So I'm more than ready to follow that Konmari method to declutter and just take everything out so I can go through it and then only keep the things that we need or use. If you guys haven't heard of the Konmari method, you should really read up on it. I know it's a little bit extra work, or maybe a lot of extra work, to take everything out of a space, but that is the only way that I've been successful with actually decluttering. If you guys leave things in closets or spaces and just try to organize them and go through it as is, you likely won't get rid of that much, and that's not the goal we have going on here. So by taking everything out of this closet, it forces me to touch every single item, and I need to make a decision whether I want to keep it or not. I will say this year's Organized with Olivia series has gone way better than last year. I'm just really forcing myself to get rid of so much stuff, and that's exactly what my goal for this year was. Speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on. Alright, so we have everything out of this linen closet, and normally I do voiceovers for these style of videos, and I think the majority of this video is going to be voiceover, but I felt like this might be a little bit better explained. So here's everything that I took out, just so you guys can see an overview of what I'm working with. And it's a lot of stuff. So I am trying to just get rid of as much stuff as possible today. My goal is to only have these 3 wicker bins, plus that bin with all my laundry supplies, some towels. That is my goal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that happen or not, but I just have so much stuff, and I'm just so sick and tired of just organizing it every few months. And I mentioned this before, but Marshall and I will be moving later this year, and I do not want to have to take all of this stuff with us. So that is the goal for the day. I think I'm going to start out with our medicine bin just because I'm not adding anything to it. I'm basically just decluttering it and organizing it, and I think that'll be easy and a good place to start. Like I mentioned, this is our medicine basket. It's, of course, where we keep all of our medicine, Band-Aids, and things like that. And while I was taking everything out of our closet, I ended up coming across clear bags. They had zippers on them. They were used for travel, but I thought they would be perfect to store our medicine and a good way to kind of organize them and break them up a little bit. A good chunk of our medicine, as I was going through it, I noticed was expired, so I had to toss it out. But the rest, I either organized in our first aid kit, which the one I have is from Target. I'll try to link a similar one down below because I think everyone needs one of these. You never know when you'll need things like Band-Aids, gauze, antibiotic ointment, just things like that. So if you have a designated bag or maybe a box or something to store that stuff in, you'll know exactly what to grab when you need it in case of an emergency. And then everything else I separated into little piles. I had one section of like pain medication, another of like cold and sinus, and then miscellaneous. These pouches that I have are from Amazon, and again, like I said, they were for traveling, but you could, I mean, they couldn't have worked out better is what I'm trying to say. Amazon has a ton of different options, but I will have the ones that I have specifically linked down below in my description box if you're interested. Keep on driving and driving along the road to never end. Lost my my head don't feel much back between the choice and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
I really just like how these clear bags condensed everything and made it a lot easier to organize our medicine. Before, we just kind of had this large basket, filled it with bottles and other boxes of medicine, and it was just so hard to keep things organized or find anything when we needed it. These clear bags that I had, they're going to be really nice to give everything a place and still be able to see what's inside of each of them. This next basket that I was going through had a lot of extra items, like there was cotton balls, Q-tips, there was those round cotton pads. I ended up moving our sun lotion and aloe vera to our medicine bin because we had the extra space in there, and I figured, you know, aloe vera is for like burns, and so it just makes sense to go in the medicine bin. And then I also had things like body wash, there was spray, just so many other random things in here. So I took everything out. And then because this was my largest bin, I wanted to keep it for all of these extra items. I just wanted to declutter the stuff that I didn't need anymore. But I also wanted to be able to condense other things like my travel stuff or like overnight bags. I just wanted everything to go in this bin. And I told you guys I only wanted to use 3 baskets in this small closet. And I had close to, it was either 8 to 10 total before, and none of them matched. Basically, just baskets of crap is what it felt like. So you will see me go through a bin that had all travel-sized items. There's a basket that I had of makeup products and nail polish. I think you guys will be proud of me. Spoiler alert, I did end up making the 3 wicker baskets work, and I have so much extra room. A lot of these travel-sized items that I will be going through, I got when we like go on trips or free samples from stores, or my sister gets those subscription boxes every month, and if there's things she doesn't want, I get second dibs, and it was just overflowing. So it felt really good to get rid of stuff that I've been hanging on to for way too long.
No going back, there's no going back to your own life. Not living in the past, we're over that.
I would love to know if you guys have a lot of travel-sized items. Let me know down below in the comments. I feel like I collect them without trying to. I will say they are great for when guests come over and they need something. It's nice to have a little backup stash, but on the other hand, we don't have all that many guests that come. And if we do have like our friends stay, they usually bring their own stuff or they'll just use what we have. So I feel like it's just growing and growing, and at this point it just needs to completely be decluttered and only keep a few items. But I will say I do also like to try new things, and there have been times where I try a small sample of something that I have and I end up purchasing the full-size bottle because I end up loving it. So when I'm going through all of these like travel size items or free samples, I'm just going to keep in mind of things that I'm actually going to use or test out, and then everything else I'm just going to toss. And before anyone says, why don't you just donate these travel size items instead of tossing them all? It's because some of them have been opened or used. I have tested some of these out and put them back. Others are just really old and probably expired. So I think at this point, it's just a lot easier for me to just get rid of the ones that I'm not going to be using anymore or hanging on to.
To your own life, not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying.
Halfway through organizing this closet, I did end up going on Amazon and purchasing another type of clear bag to help organize this stuff. I will link them down below as well, but for now I'm just using quart-size freezer bags. One for a small batch of samples that I want to keep, and then the other was for my travel size items like dry shampoo, conditioner, hairspray. So if we do ever go on a trip, I don't need to bring my full size items. But I ordered them because then I want to transfer those when they come in, and also I want to use a bag for my extra makeup.
Set it
Anytime I organize a space and I share it here on YouTube, I never want anyone to watch my videos thinking I make it look easy and then you guys start a project and just get in way over your head. It's a lot of work, and I will always be honest with that because I want you guys to have success with decluttering and organizing so that you can also find joy in it, and then you want to continue with more and more spaces around your home. Just remember, you guys are seeing me do a 10 to 15 minute video here and there, when in reality, this project took me about 2 hours of nonstop decluttering and organizing. I say this often in my videos because I want you guys to start out with a smaller space first if you're not used to organizing and decluttering, and just work your way up. Know a majority of us who have junk drawers in our kitchen, and I recently shared a video of me decluttering ours and organizing that space in our home, and it took me about 20 minutes total, so it was really quick and easy. And if you're wanting to see how my junk drawer turned out, I'll have that video linked up here in the cards as well as down below in the description box. I think it is a great place for everyone to start if you're not used to organizing and decluttering spaces.
Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I
One little hack that I think everybody needs to know about is putting bars of soap in your linen closet. I should say hiding them in your linen closet. I know it might sound a little strange, but you guys can buy these at the Dollar Tree or a pack of them from Walmart. They just make everything smell so good and so fresh. And I'm sure, like most of us, we store our extra towels in our linen closet. So think of it this way. If you have a guest stay over and they maybe need to shower, how nice would it be to know that they're getting a fresh smelling towel versus one that's maybe been sitting in the closet for months? I've had the same, I think I have 3 or 4 bars of soap. I've had them for 3 years now, I think, and they still work great. I just leave them in the box or the wrapper, and I hide them away so you can't see them.
together, making out, making out. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough.
So before I show you the final reveal of the linen closet, I figured I would give you a quick little overview of everything that's kind of left. I always get questions if I could share the afterthought of what I'm getting rid of, what I'm donating, trash, all of that stuff. So over here in this corner, this bag is obviously filled with trash, things that I wasn't able to salvage or donate. So that is getting tossed. Here are all of the extra bins that I was able to basically go through everything that was in them, consolidate them, and get them into the wicker baskets that are in here, which I'm so happy about. And then I do have to put my O-Cedar mop back in here. Over here, I have some paint. It's white paint. I don't want to get rid of it yet. I just don't know where to store it. I'll probably store it on the floor in here. Some extra light bulbs. I guess this is an extra bath mat. I do need to switch that out, so I'll probably do that. Here are all towels that I'm donating. These are beach towels that I'm gonna bring up to my mom's house and store. And then this pile over here, we have an extra scale and then some extra bags and stuff that I'm gonna be donating as well.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new, just right what I needed. Take me.
It is time for everybody's favorite part, and that is sharing the satisfying before and after shots. And I am so happy to say that I reached my goal, and I only really used those 3 wicker baskets to store all of my items. I obviously have my towels sitting on that one shelf, and I do feel like I have to point this out, but I do have those 2 smaller baskets, one that holds my microfiber cleaning towels and one at the very top that holds my hand towels and face washing towels. There was room in that middle wicker basket to store both of those kind of towels if I wanted to. However, I just feel like those baskets, like the wicker baskets, have that smell, and I feel like they really cling to towels. So I was trying to avoid that, especially because some of those towels I use to wash my face in the morning and at night, and I just don't like that. So I figured I would keep those in separate bins. They're small enough and they look just fine, so I was okay with it. I also love that I have a designated laundry shelf. Before, things were kind of just shoved into the basket and then somewhere on the bottom floor. And now all of the detergent, the scent beads, everything just fits on one shelf perfectly. But that is going to wrap up today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed today's small closet declutter with me. I hope it inspired you to deep clean, declutter, and organize spaces around your homes. If you're needing some more decluttering and organizing motivation, don't forget to check out my 2022 Organized with Olivia playlist down below in the description box. I still have a ton of spaces on my list to tackle this year. So if you love these types of videos, please make sure to give this one a thumbs up. And also make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Before you go, make sure to come say hi down below in the comments. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I can't wait to see you all back here very soon for some more cleaning and organizing motivation. Bye, you guys.